ISRO is all set for another mega launch. For the first time, an indigenous rubidium atomic clock will be flown in the navigation satellite NVS-1. It is the first of the second-generation satellites envisaged for the navigation with Indian constellation NAVIC services. Now, ISRO officials said the space-qualified rubidium atomic clock, indigenously developed by Space Applications Center based in Ahmedabad, is an important technology which only a handful of countries possess. What you're seeing on your screens is the live visual from Sriharikota there in Andhra Pradesh. If we can take these visuals full frame for you, we'll in fact get rid of the top bands as well and show these visuals full frame. The launch was about to commence in just a couple of minutes. We'll be showing this to you live, of course, from there. I'm also being joined by
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
लिफ्ट ऑफ नॉर्मल
प्रज्वलन और सफलतापूर्ण उत्थापन GSLV F12 का
P3 ट्रैकिंग P2 ट्रैकिंग
चारों L40s तथा कोर बूस्टर S139 अपना सामान्य निष्पादन करते हुए उद्देश्य कक्षा की ओर अग्रसर।
Absolutely. Stay with us, ma'am. Let me rope in Tapan Misra as well. Sir, if you could take us through now the technicalities of this particular launch and the significance of the GSLV NVS-1 satellite. So, if you could just unmute yourself.
There are two significances. One is the navigation satellite itself, and the second is the 4-meter fairing and the GSLV Mark II. What is let us look at the navigation satellite. It is the first triband satellite having additional L1 band, which will make it interoperable within other global systems, and also it will make its ingestion in the mobile telephones much easier.
Okay.
That is the first part of it. Second part of it, it has a new thing, that is it is a one atomic clock, and then I feel proud because it is my time it was developed.
Okay.
And also I feel sad that the original developer of the atomic clock, Dr. Alok Bonik, he is no longer with us. He lost his life due to cancer, and but this is a tribute to my colleague and my junior the engineer who could make the first atomic clock in the country. It is no mean feat. I know that what trials and tribulations we went through to make it possible. Second is that the first this 4-meter fairing will be used. Unfortunately for GSLV with a 4-meter fairing had always some issue and other. In fact, the NISR launch is supposed to be on the 4-meter fairing GSLV Mark III, and this success of this satellite was the last point marked for the NISR launch. So it will make the path of NISR launch smooth. So I expect the NISR launch soon, maybe end of this year or the next year. So these are the two significances. Otherwise, there is no need to have a 4-meter fairing for such small satellites. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Now, in fact, the guests that we have on the broadcast today are all people who have contributed to where ISRO is at today, and it's just thank you for your service as well. And, Tapan Misra, sir, now just like Dr. Kesan was talking about how we've come a long way in terms of taking pride in ISRO and their missions as well, right? Now, if you talk about the West, their space missions are a big deal when it comes to the nation, and we've come to that for. In fact, we're moving much faster, at a much faster pace as well. We're seeing the West wanting to collaborate on several space missions as well. At this point, sir, what do you think is the way forward? We've just heard Somnath speak as well and talk about the improvements they've done, the work they're doing to continue improving in every mission that they go forward with. How do you see the path in the future, sir?
You look at the global world. The space industry is a very competitive. The friend you have is also an enemy with you, because you are treading into their progress path. So while we do international collaborations, and we all do as part of our diplomatic exercises and our learning exercises, but we should not deviate from our inherent, developing our inherent capability in the space technology. And whether it is within ISRO or outside ISRO, as long as it is developed inside the country, it is good for the country's space program. And to today's date, everything in both military and civil domain, many things are being controlled by the space program, and there are a lot of derivatives of the space program which comes to the common use. So we should not just fool ourselves that we can have access to certain foreign technology. Let us not develop it. Let us not put ourselves in the fool's world, and we should develop our own, because as long as you depend on others, they will tell you everything except the crucial things. So this is what matters, that these crucial things of the technology has to be developed inside country, and we should no longer reduce our guard against this competition, and we should forge ahead in future.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.